Why are you helping me?
Because my life is a mess right now, and I compulsively take care of other people when I don't know how to take care of myself.
This is Princess Carolyn. She has many adjectives to describe her. She's a girl boss, confident, and smart. But behind her is a sad story of a woman who tried to carry it all, but ends up feeling burnt out. This is the story of Princess Carolyn. Hustle culture. Hustle culture is a fundamental part of our world today. It's a poison that sells you the idea that you have to work more and sacrifice everything to move forward in life. This drains you mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Who needs the headache? 30 years I threw into this job, and it destroyed me from the inside out.
Now, we all know that Princess Carolyn is familiar with hustle culture. She's a high-functioning, overachieving Hollywood agent. She runs her own agency, manages chaos daily, and never misses a call. Princess Carolyn made some awful decisions, but it's only because she is in a cutthroat, male-dominated, power-hungry job, like being a Hollywood agent.
Oh my God, I'm an agent! I'm gonna make it after all!
Princess Carolyn has to learn how to survive and play the Hollywood game. Princess Carolyn often makes morally questionable decisions, all in the name of success. Like when she tries to cast Vance Wagner in Filbert, despite his deeply problematic past.
You just have to remind them how good you are. Maybe by taking a meaty role on my gritty prestige television show, Filbert. Once word gets out that it's okay to hire you again, all the other offers will come rolling in.
She can be also manipulative, like the time that she tried to force Todd to marry Courtney Portnoy.
But I don't want a fake marriage. I'm sorry I didn't realize that before.
Or the time she even forged BoJack's signature without his consent.
Here we go, baby.
Her relentless pursuit of the next big opportunity becomes glaringly obvious when she uses Herb Kazar's funeral as a chance to network and gain new clients.
How did you know Herb?
We also volunteered at a, soup plantation. A kitchen! Soup kitchen! Oh, whichever one is the good one.
It's obvious that she's just trying to prove her worth as an agent, even though that means she has to get her hands dirty at times. Unlike Diane, she does not see things in black and white. Instead, she sees things as what is best for her clients.
Princess Carolyn, if you hire this guy, what kind of message does that send?
Diane, we both know the industry is screwed up.
I'm not talking to the industry. I'm talking to you. Take some responsibility.
Excuse me?
That's Princess Carolyn in a nutshell. She doesn't know who she is outside of being needed. She has this caretaking identity. So even when BoJack treats her bad again and again and again.
Can you be wistful a little quieter? Not everyone is interested in your whist.
Okay, BoJack.
Princess Carolyn's obsession with fixing others didn't start in Hollywood, but it actually started in childhood. Princess Carolyn grew up with an alcoholic mother who could not meet her emotional needs, and from a young age, she had to be the responsible one. As a child, she had to be a mother to her own mother, and that was a huge burden to carry.
College brochures.
You think you're going to some fancy college in California, all the way on the other side of the country from your mother? You're going to abandon me?
Mom, it's not about you.
This ties into the eldest daughter syndrome, which is when the eldest daughter has to carry the burden of the entire family, causing them to grow up too fast.
As the eldest, especially the eldest daughter, you're seen as a resource, not a sibling. For whatever the reason, is something about that relationship with mothers and the eldest daughter. Your mom sees you as a resource.
She grew up believing that love wasn't given, rather earned, and that coping mechanism followed her into adulthood. So she became the person that always took care of everybody else without taking care of herself. BoJack even admits to having wasted her time for years, yet she still struggles to fight for him, all with the same notion that I can fix him, even when it's not her job to.
I don't love you. You don't love me. We're just two lonely people trying to hate ourselves a little less. Maybe that's all we're ever going to be. Maybe that's all we ever were.
This is more than just kindness. It's a savior complex, and she's not doing it for empathy. rather for validation, because caretaking is her identity.
Did you ever love me at all?
I'm not. You know that I don't do the whole love thing.
Now, let's talk about her relationships. We see her in relationships with BoJack, Rita Baga, and Ralph. But there's one thing in common with all these men. She became a mother figure to them. Take Vincent Adultman, for example. She was in a relationship with Vincent Adultman for a couple of episodes, and it was clear that Vincent Adultman were 3 kids in a trench coat. But she could not even tell the difference between a child and an adult, because she's normally a mother figure in the relationship anyway.
I don't understand why nobody else seems to notice that she is dating a man who is clearly 3 little boys doing the thing from the Little Rascals.
So the show tried to portray that in a way that she could not tell an adult from a child.
And why you can't be happy for me? He's a good boyfriend.
Now let's talk about Ralph. I actually loved Ralph when he came on screen. I felt like he was mature and he was stable enough to handle Princess Carolyn. And she was also clearly in love with Ralph. They fit and they were just perfect together. But obviously something still felt out of place in their relationship. And that was because Ralph's family wasn't fond of cats. And they made her feel like an outsider. And not only did Ralph not really defend her, he also hid the fact that she was pregnant from his family out of fear of scrutiny and judgment.
Sorry about all that.
Why didn't you tell me your family hates
They
cats?
don't hate cats.
Now I get why you didn't want to tell your family about the baby.
Okay, I was a little nervous, but they'll come around. Besides, what am I supposed to do? They're my family.
And what are me and Filbert?
And another reason why she and Ralph did not work out was because Ralph could not really handle her crazy lifestyle. Ralph wanted somebody that was simple, perfect, and could be a stay-at-home mother, but that was just not Princess Carolyn. And I think that those two didn't fit because of that reason. And also, do you guys remember the scene where she had a miscarriage for Ralph? And she was clearly just trying to get emotional support from Ralph, but instead Ralph was just trying to fix the problem, and she did not need that at the moment. Do I think that her reaction was warranted? No. I feel like maybe she overreacted a bit, but she was clearly hurting and she just wanted emotional support, and Ralph could not give her that.
For me, it's not okay.
It's not about you.
It is. This is about us.
You're not allowed to be mad at me. This is my bad day.
It's our bad day.
It's so easy for you to love me when everything's good.
Which was why I preferred Judah, because I believed that Judah was the only man in her life that could actually take care of her. My only criticism is that we did not see Judah and Princess Carolyn relationship evolve. I feel like the storyline was a bit too rushed, but I still love the fact that they ended up together. I think that was a perfect ending for her. I do just wish that we could have seen what the dynamic of that relationship would be like. Princess Carolyn has always dreamed of being a mother. It's her deepest desire.
I'm not afraid of how hard it's gonna be. I already love this baby, and that gives me so much power.
But when that dream finally comes true, it's not the magical, picture-perfect experience she imagined. She wants to be the perfect mom, but the emotional click doesn't happen right away.
I don't feel that way about my baby. I don't think I'm feeling what I'm supposed to feel, what I thought I would feel. I mean, I love her. Of course I do. Of course I love my daughter. But I don't know if I love her.
And that's more common than people think. In fact, studies show that a whopping 32% of women don't instantly bond with their newborns, and that's okay. I think it was funny when she named her child an Untitled Princess Carolyn project. I think that was funny because I think it just made her see her child like another project.
Aw.
She's beautiful. What are you gonna call her?
Untitled Princess Carolyn project.
But not really though, right?
But her true healing began when she finally let go of perfectionism. She starts to embrace the messiness and exhaustion of being a mom. In doing so, she discovers a powerful truth. She doesn't have to do it all or do it perfectly. She just has to be a good mom.
Isn't that right? Ruthie?
And honestly, that is why I just love Princess Carolyn. She's actually one of my favorite characters in BoJack. She's one of the most honest portrayals of what it's like to survive, to strive, and to finally allow yourself to stop and rest. You don't have to fix everyone to be worthy of love. you can be taken care of too.